All right, guys. So this is your multiple choice formative. It's called Aunt Benita of the Amazon. It's for the standard 7.1 and 7.4. If you have your Read Write app, you can feel free to use that instead. This is just in case it's not working. If you don't know what the Read Write app is, then you don't need to worry about it and just keep listening. So here we go. Aunt Benita of the Amazon by John Smith. 1. That means paragraph 1. Even at 74, my Aunt Benita is still willing to take risks that I would be much too scared to take. She went bungee jumping off a cliff on her 70th birthday. When she came to visit last Tuesday, I decided to go ahead and ask the question I'd wanted to ask her for a long time. Aunt Benita, I said, while we ate sandwiches in the kitchen, tell me how you got that scar, please. Aunt Benita had a long, jagged scar on her left arm. When I was really little, she told me she bought it from a nice man selling scars door to door. But I know better now. I wanted to hear the real story. My aunt looked at me with concern. You sure, honey? This story isn't for the faint of heart. I scowled at her. I can handle it. Promise. Tell me, please. Okay, then, hang on to your hat, kiddo. You know, when I was 23, I canoed the entire length of the Amazon River. One night, it was raining cats and dogs, and my partner and I were out in the middle of the vast, rushing river. I loved it. But we had to paddle our canoes to the right bank to get out of the gales of wind that threatened to blow us over. The rain was pouring down so hard, we couldn't see 2 feet in front of our faces. We canoed into a swampy area and right into a den of crocodiles. All of a sudden, 3 or 4 crocodiles started ramming into the side of my canoe. And then one of them, Aunt Benita, stared off into the distance, remembering. We learned that you have to have courage, or your fears will get the best of you. I kept my head in that situation, and I'm here to tell you about it, aren't I? Aunt Benita, I explained, tell me what happened. Well, said my aunt, I was scrambling out of the canoe right as the mighty jaws of a crocodile chomped the head of the boat. I reached up and, incredibly enough, my hands caught a branch. I grabbed onto it and pulled myself out with seconds to spare. My partner had the same thought, so we both were able to escape by climbing up the tree. The canoes were shattered and our supplies destroyed. Thankfully, the support team came in a few hours. And the scar? I asked. Aunt Benita took a big bite out of her sandwich and smiled a shrewd smile as she chewed. She swallowed and said, well, my dear, let's just say that those poor crocs got a little taste of just how delicious your auntie would have been for lunch. All right, now you have 4 multiple choice questions. You're answering it to the best of your ability. From this story, the reader can infer that Aunt Benita most likely wants to canoe the Amazon River someday, likes to take interesting canoe trips, has a real thirst for adventure, loves cooking for her family and friends. Remember, pause if you need to, answer it, and then you can continue playing. What is the meaning of the phrase gales of wind as it is used in paragraph 6? A gentle light breeze, a type of tornado seen near the Amazon River, a wind that blows only through tunnels, or a very strong wind. Which is the best explanation for how Aunt Benita was able to escape getting badly hurt? She used big tree branches to give the crocodile something to chomp on. She climbed a tree to get out of a dangerous situation. She quickly swam away and got to the other side of the bank. She is still willing to take risks even though she is getting on in years. What does Aunt Benita mean when she uses the phrase, I kept my head in that situation, in paragraph 6? The crocodiles hurt her, but luckily it was not her head. She wasn't scared at all of the crocodiles ramming her canoe. She was able to stay calm and think clearly. She let her partner decide how to deal with the crocodiles. All right. So feel free to go back and listen to it if you need to listen to certain parts of the story again.